Wait, fire. This one is a spicy map, if I do say so myself. Pretty much similar to the JJ Best Ultra, we're going to see a lot of really tricky streams and just all sorts of technical and funky patterns. But yeah, I believe this is Taiwan's first warm-up pick. Oh boy, Justice calling rigged. It's okay, fam. Don't worry, everything will be fine. You just gotta find a warm-up pick. Suitable for everyone. But yeah, it won't be long before we get into this next one. As I mentioned, this is a fire map. Like honestly, if you got your fire emojis out, it's appropriate in this situation.
Can one say this map is lit?
I wouldn't really go that far. I wouldn't really go that far. We don't want to cringe too much. We've already had enough so far.
Oh boy. Alright, here we go. It's 10 seconds. The final countdown for Germany and Taiwan. There we go.
Getting into fire. Oh boy, this one's gonna be hot.
It definitely sounds like a hard map. Alright, so here we go. This is probably a bit too hard for the level we're gonna see on the quarterfinals. So this is mostly just a decent warm-up.
It's actually been really nice to see some reasonable warm-ups. We've seen obviously that JJ Burst Ultra map Joker, and then we've seen this in the warm-up so far. So it's nice to see that teams are picking fairly solid warm-ups. Actually giving themselves a chance to properly warm up rather than going for, you know, some Polish meme or something along the lines of that. But at the end of the day, it's really your choice what you want to pick. If you're feeling confident, if you're feeling warm, who needs proper warm-ups?
And this map is pretty brutal, but Justice is not having a single issue with it.
Yeah, Dustas definitely going to be one of the players to look out for. Festus also holding quite a solid combo along with the accuracy.
He just full
despite
combo.
me saying that though, yeah, despite me saying that, Nalile actually also proving to be very strong on that too. Team Germany having a very strong performance on that warm-up. Shield also with one slider break and a 99%. But yeah, very impressive. Oh wait, no, one miss coming from Dustus right at the end there.
Sad.
Must have been trolling on the spinner or something. going to see pretty much the entire Taiwan roster jump out of here. Looks like we're going to be trading up players, probably getting every single player warmed up if possible.
Aye, aye. You see Kadacha as the warm-up here?
I definitely can't say I know anything about this map, but I guess we're about to find out. G.I. Joe.
Oh no. I think I have to mute my headphones for a little bit.
Now this is definitely going similar to what we were talking about before, where you opt for some of those Polish memes, or just any one of those troll songs. And this is one where I'm definitely going to be turning up my headphones. Oh boy, gotta make the most of it. It's one of those points where I'm just pretty much past, not enjoying it, and I just have to embrace it as much as I can.
Like, in rhythm games, you usually have to play songs, right? The maps are to the rhythm of the music and just song music. This is not a song, this is not music. Why is this here? Ah!
I'm not quite sure what this song is doing to my headphones, but yeah, there's definitely some sound coming through there, which I don't think I'm enjoying as much as I normally would.
I mean, this is the moment where I will love my headphones to like explode and not work anymore for like 5 minutes.
And then miraculously start working again.
So I guess as fast as we can go with this one, the faster we're gonna get it out. Oh
I
my
really
God.
don't know what to think of this song, to be honest. I'm kind of just sitting here and very lost and very confused.
Like, I
don't
know,
about
man.
you guys. Tell us what you think of this map. What are your experiences? That goes for everyone. Because for me, I don't know. It's like I'm 50-50. I'm having a little bit of fun laughing at it, but at the same time, it's not very pleasant on the ears.
I mean, I think there's always that thing with the Asian community. They're different type of memes. We might not fully understand.
All you have to wonder now at this point is whether or not the map itself is actually going to be good and playable. So far, it actually looks pretty fun.
I mean, fun as in like copy paste rotate, copy paste rotate. It's, oh my God, it's literally that.
I mean, if it wasn't just that, then yeah, it would look fun. But I saw the pattern once, and I was like, oh yeah, this looks good. And then yeah, you see it 10 more times, and you're like, I'm not quite sure anymore.
Oh my God, it's just not tapping at all. Just typing a message. Oh, how is this even fun? Like, I don't get it. Well, that is interesting at least.
Absolute masterpiece when it comes to both the song and the map itself. So far, we are seeing the pinnacle of mapping right here.
Aspire.
Yeah, Aspire 2018, here we come. Honestly, mappers you should take from this. Get your notepad out, write it down. Copy and paste strats, they work sometimes, alright? They work. Also, song choice is important. And now we play the repeat pattern. Oh, a different pattern. My mistake, sorry. I did not expect that. This map is playing mind games with my heart. I know that makes no sense on paper. But at the end of the day, when you're listening to a song like this, nothing's really meant to make sense.
How is Dusty able to play this? Wow. That's the only thing I can kind of say about this.
Bless slider leniency. That's all I can say.
I knew it was Corby too, though.
I mean, you still have slider leniency, just you get 100s. That's the difference. 2 100s or something, maybe. But yeah, definitely a marvelous masterpiece right there. So now we have to see what the teams are going to offer roles. Opt for ban, sorry. Just getting into the roles now. Where we see Dustus take a role. Usually in most cases, I think he's been having a little bit of trouble with them in the past. I think I remember seeing that from the previous match that I cast in Germany.
40. Not
pretty
as
solid.
Yeah, it's decent. Oh,
but
wow.
Rocker coming in with a 94. Oh man.
Rocker the trucker.
So Germany will get the first ban, but Taiwan will get the first pick. Dustus once again getting flamed. It's pretty much at the point where you think maybe you might want to rotate the team captain and see if one of them can roll better next time. Technically, you can be like, you know, semi-captain, backup captain. Being the captain of the team is just have someone else selected as captain just for roles, and that's it.
Let's see what Germany decides to ban here. Sewing machine it is. Alright.
Yeah, banning out sewing machine is definitely a smart choice. As you predicted, that would be a strong pick for Taiwan. Germany want none of that. Lyle actually saying that they thought they practiced rolling dice, but apparently not. It's definitely something you should do in warm-ups as well. Make sure you practice your rolls.
Summertime music in the bank here by Taiwan, which you called. Yeah, so
definitely another one that was expected. Making sure that they ban out the high approach rate double time, specifically against Germany. They have such a strong roster for that kind of stuff.
Question is, what's gonna be the first pick for Team Taiwan?
It's really, really hard to say, but I think they might be a little tiny bit more favorable on some of the hidden. And either that, or maybe just opting for some consistency picks in the no mod pool in particular. It's really hard to say though, because they do have a lot of all-round players, particularly with Rucker and Flask, both very well known.
Get Happy. I like this pick though. I think Get Happy makes sense. Consider that Germany used to struggle with technical hidden maps, with low approach rate beat maps in the past. I think that Get Happy makes sense. Probably one of the most trickier hidden maps in the pool. Pretty, as we mentioned on the, like we just played this on Japan versus Netherlands, was the last map selected. Pretty technical, pretty reading oriented, which is something that Germany might just struggle a little bit with.
Yeah, definitely something which I believe would favor Team Taiwan, but at the end of the day, we could see some sort of upset coming in from Germany here. It's not one of the hardest picks that they've come against in Hidden, but it's definitely tricky overall.
Are we
Yeah,
seeing
we'll
a
see.
lot of S's again? Oh my gosh, Hiratu and Sakurauchi.
Then we have Dustus is a D, and then Firstus is an F. Those aren't good ranks to compare. F isn't even in the game.
It could very well be.
It definitely could be. It definitely could be. Or technically F is in the game. Actually, it's classified as fail. So could we see a fail coming out from Firstus?
I mean, only to make it fair, it should also be a fail from Flask, and I don't really think that's happening.
Yeah, true. That's definitely not likely. Well, yeah, getting into this one, gonna have to wonder if these teams are gonna get happy. Which one is gonna get happier though? That's the real question. I'd have to say Team Taiwan looks a little bit more favorable in this one, but
a little bit more happy.
Could go anyway. A little bit more happy. Feels good, man.
And there we go. 10 seconds remains for the match to finally start officially. First map is Get Happy, selected by Taiwan. We are going to see which team advances further into the winner's bracket here. Whoever loses gets dropped down to the loser's bracket. Whoever wins advances. No team gets eliminated of this match, no matter the result. Both teams looking quite strong. We'll see who's the strongest.
To my knowledge, I think one of these teams will actually be knocked down to the losers bracket.
Just that no one gets eliminated.
Yeah, not completely knocked out. But yeah, so far we actually see an early miss or mess up from Koalazi. My natural Australian instinct tells me to say that name like a koala, even though it's probably Koalazi or something like that.
Besides the pronunciations, seems like these two teams are really equal to each other. You can see the score difference is minimal. I believe the accuracy advantage is on favor of Germany, but Rocker is still rocking that 100%. And as soon as Germany commits one mistake, that should be exactly what Taiwan needs to get back into the lead.
Ooh,
and that it is,
Shiratu. There we go. But as we did see, Japan in the previous match dropped a lot of combos right towards the end. Could we see the same thing happen with Taiwan?
It's very well possible.
Sakurauchi and GFMRT dropping there. Yeah, the point lead's still in favor of Taiwan. Dustus and Firstus as well. Oh my goodness,
that's
this is not.
That's game over.
That is it. That is game right there. Those combo drops right at the end. This map is very brutal towards the end.
Oh, Flask, watch out with that HP war. No fails whatsoever, that's it. Dust dies.
Almost failed.
Was pretty close. Taiwan takes a huge advantage out of this one though. They were really, really close, but at the end, they managed to pull it out. Rocker having a bit of a difficulty getting the perfect FC, but those 250s barely saving him. That was an interesting map. Like, it turned out interestingly.
Yeah, I mean, definitely starting this match off a little bit different from the previous one. So far, no breakpoint.
Ooh, Itsuwari Neuros is going to be the pick by Germany here. I'm not a fan of.
This one might not be a bad choice for Germany, going for one of the AIM aim-heavy consistency picks, hoping that Taiwan just happens to miss on some of those jump sections. This pick always seems like a gamble though. A lot of these no mod or even hard rock consistency picks always seem like gambles. It's pretty much just whether or not the players manage to full combo throughout the jump sections that come in, because most of the time you won't see misses on some of the streams. They're fairly simplistic, but some of these jump sections are quite nasty, and they get even worse towards the end of the map as well. And that's when the nerves also start to kick in. When you see that you're comboing, it amplifies that.
Yeah, definitely. But again, Itsawari Neurus, I just don't know what to say. Rocker and Flask, I can only imagine them doing well on this one. And you usually want a map that challenges Rocker and Flask, or at least the other two players of Taiwan, right? And I think Itsawari Neurus is one of those maps that you can either do, like, have a good run and do really, really well. But if you get a bad run, you're just gonna miss a lot of times. You're not gonna get a good score. And I feel like one choke means so much on this map because it's so easy to choke. But that's the reason why I don't really know about this pick.
I think that you might be onto something when you say that you're looking for a map that challenges Rocker and Flask. As much as this map might not challenge those two, it may challenge the other two on the side of Taiwan, and that could be something that Germany is hoping for, because Germany might be coming into this expecting 3 or maybe even 4 full combos, whereas they may be hoping that one of the two other players from the side of Taiwan that isn't Rocker or Flask would probably drop combo here. I mean, it's still expected for Rocker and Flask to drop combo. Like, anything is possible. We saw Flask having a little tiny bit of trouble on that previous pick. But it really just comes down to how they perform at the time. And some of these no more consistency picks can be a little bit weird. As I mentioned, the jump sections, they're where we expect the misses. Any simple misread can make the difference.
Right, so here we go. Itsawari Neuros getting selected here by Germany, which is currently 1-0 behind. They're looking to recover from that first point. And we do see Rocker having an early miss here, which is unexpected. We see double 100% on each side.
Yeah, a bit of an opportunity for some free combo, but things will slowly build up.
Yeah, we all know that the parts you have to take care of are mostly the jump sections of this map. Probably the easier part of the map to find some misses. Besides the slight combo advantage that Germany has, the accuracy is on favor of Taiwan, so if they can somehow get back into the combo side of things, they should be able to take over Germany.
Yeah, definitely a very uncharacteristic miss coming in from Rocker at the beginning there. Quite a surprise. I mean, you said you were looking for a map that would challenge Rocker and Flask, and so far, I wouldn't necessarily say challenging, but oh, as I do say that, Rocker does drop combo.
That's a big miss for Germany.
Maybe some of these no mod consistency picks might actually be the answer. Despite Rocker being very, very consistent, some of these can just throw you off at random.
Oh, but Imagak now finding a miss just after the break, which will definitely help Taiwan to recover that that disadvantage they gain for the miss from Rocker. And first does now finding a break as well for Germany. Now this is advantage for Taiwan. They have the combo advantage, they have the accuracy, on their favor as well. So if they can hold on, they should easily take the lead back in just a couple seconds.
Yeah, Kagami and First is responding with 2 misses. Not looking good at all for Germany. This is going to go very well in favor of Taiwan. Very bad timing for them to miss as well, but some of these jump sections, so far we see the players hitting them. Things could get tricky just before the next break, but once you reach that break, the difference is going to be quite large.
Yeah, it was exactly what Germany had to take care of, not breaking in the middle of the map. That's exactly the point where you don't want to see a miss happen. That's sadly were 2 for Germany, and Taiwan is now holding on quite strongly. Only 1 SS. Oh, and Nelia now dropping the combo from Germany. That's 3 full combos dropped out.
Yeah, not only that, but you also see that happen right before the break. I mean, First is writing ouch there, pretty much seeing that the other combos have been dropped by his teammates. And that Taiwan is still holding on to 3, with Rucker also building a slight combo.
The only thing that could save Germany right now is a triple miss, I think. First with another mistake, the other high combo that Germany had. And now it's all in Dustie's hands. He needs to hold on. If Germany has a slight chance, it's on him right now. But I don't really see that happening. Quality, Shield, and Flask are just overperforming really well on this one. Flask, I think, has like 1, maybe 2 100. Crazy performance by Team Taiwan on this one.
Yeah, Flask basically treating this map like a walk in the park, man. Absolutely no troubles whatsoever. Even Koalazi and Shield also performing very outstanding. Dust is pretty much being the only hope for Germany, but with the score difference being what it is, there's just no chance for Germany to bring it back at all.
And this is what I said. Like, even though we didn't see Rucker performing as greatly as we will have hoped for, man, Flask, Shield, and Koalazi destroy the speed map completely without a single problem.
I mean, I went completely against what we said. We kind of expected that Shield and Koalazi might have a little bit more of a tricky time on it, but they showed us up for sure. Definitely proving to be very strong players throughout this tournament.
Not a good start for Germany at all. 2-0 now in favor of Taiwan, and it's their own pick now. If they can win this one, Taiwan will be in a really comfortable spot.
Yeah, not only that, but they're going in on their next pick, so Taiwan definitely in a comfortable spot, as you said, proving to be a force to be reckoned with.
So what are we gonna see now? Taiwan needs to pick. Will they go for the last hidden remaining?
That would probably be in their best interests, I would have to say, considering it's not banned. But I would really like to see that map.
Let's see. So yeah, I think essentially the best thing that Taiwan can go for here is the Setsubo and a Fuchi map. I mean, they could perhaps try and go for one of the free mods, or potentially something like Cinderella Syndrome, perhaps. But they're going for Fuego instead.
Syndrome. Yeah, I was just about to say Fuego would actually be a really good choice for Team Taiwan, trying to force Germany onto one of those technical picks, which we could expect random misses all across the board. Like, as I said, after that slow intro, you see misses happening left, right, and center. It is just a map that is pretty much unrelentless. Or
it's certainly a tricky but yet popular choice so far, being picked on both of the maps. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see this one being selected quite frequently on the remaining of the quarterfinals.
but yeah, getting into these glitchy wubs. Gonna be curious to see how they perform in this. I would really like to see a full combo coming in.
Are we seeing a full combo on this one? I think we seen last time.
Yeah, I actually think that Shirosaka Kome and Jackie Lam managed to full combo this map last time round. But again, a lot of other players had a fair bit of trouble with it, so it's one of those maps where we're probably going to see maybe 1 or 2 full combos from each side, but probably a lot of misses all across the board.
Guess we'll have to see. Here we go. And tournament client freezes. Sad.
Kagami coming in with the early miss on the jump section. And Lyle also responding with another miss shortly after that. As mentioned, this map is just jump city pretty much. Jump city, wob sliders, plenty of spots to miss. Kagami with yet another miss, resetting combo. So far Team Taiwan showing strength here.
Yeah, 4-man full combo going on this one. It's certainly really impressive. Not even trying to change their team composition for now. These 4-mans have been doing amazing job by this 4.
Yeah, not only that, but 3 players with 99.5, although we do have Dustus as well with an SS right now.
I did not notice that. It's actually really impressive too, but Dustus by himself will not be able to take over. Rocker with the first miss from Taiwan, and now it's 3 full combos versus 2. But the combos from Kagami and Nelia are pretty high. Kagami finds a miss though, so that's not gonna help Germany too much.
Yeah, these back and forth sliders, with the high velocity that they have, it's definitely expected to see misses just coming in pretty much all across the board. Rucker, Thirstus, Koalazi all missing.
2 full combos versus almost 2 full combos from Dustus and Nelia. The map is slowly coming to an end, and I believe Taiwan just has the upper hand on this. Besides Kagami's combo being slightly higher than Rocker, I don't think Germany will be able to take this one with almost no map left.
Yeah, it's pretty much 2 full combos against 1. As expected, I mean, I did mention that we're probably going to see 1 or 2 full combos coming in from each side, and so far Taiwan showing strength there. Flask and Shield with full combos here, unless they do happen to miss right at the end. But Dustus also proven to be very strong on that map. So far showing strength throughout the entire tournament. I mean, with the combo that they had on Fire earlier. Definitely a player to look out for in this one. So far, Rucker seems to be underperforming just a little tiny bit. Might not be having the best day.
His accuracy is definitely on point. Here, you can see that he got slider breaks only. So I think it's just a matter of time. Like, give Rocker 1, maybe 2 more maps, and we will see his usual form, let's say. Perhaps he's still not enough warm-up.
Yeah, Shield showing really strong performance there. Not only that, but also no slider ends dropped at all. Getting that perfect run. Flask only had 1 slider end drop, but still very impressive accuracy.
Right, straight for double time here, Gate of Stainer. Or, wait. Is that? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It is double time, yeah. I was correct.
Oh, okay.
For a moment I thought, wait, maybe that's something in German. Because Stainer. And I'm like, no way, that's a map.
You know, this map is probably going to be one of the smarter choices for Germany here, opting to put Taiwan in a bit of a weird spot, I'd have to say, because this map definitely offers a lot more streams and finger control, something that Germany would. I would have to say they're probably more comfortable on streams, but maybe finger control Taiwan might have the upper hand. It's really going to come down to whether or not they can match the BPM and get through this.
Well, I mean, Germany needs to somehow pull out the victory card from somewhere, because they are 3-0 down now. So they will definitely need to recover somehow. And what a better way to start that with the double time.
Another thing as well to consider is that it's not too late for most of these teams to be playing. To my knowledge, I think it's around 1 or 2 p.m. for Germany, and Taiwan is probably closer to around 10 p.m. So these are pretty reasonable times to be playing at. It's not like you're being forced to wake up super duper early and, you know, playing a match when you're still feeling a little bit tired or exhausted. But at the same time, you could also be tired if it's getting later as well.
Well, it's definitely not Argentinian time, which is like 8 a.m. But certainly Taiwan is maybe on the disadvantage when it comes to this timing. It's a little bit late for them. They're still performing really, really well, so I wouldn't say that. Question here is if Germany can actually pull out this one. I mean, if Germany cannot win this map, I think the match is already over. Like, giving Taiwan the 4-0 lead and on their own pick, that's just way too hard to come back from.
Yeah, it's very demoralizing as well. Not only that, it kind of ruins your mindset just a little tiny bit.
So this is a crucial point for Germany, not as impactful for Taiwan. Like, if Taiwan loses this one, they're like, well, oh well, we can't expect that anyways. Germany cannot afford to lose anymore.
Oh, shield coming with an early miss right at the end of that stream. Seems like a lot of the streams do claim combos and both accuracy in this. Riser as well having a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah, we don't see Rocker for this map in particular. I guess it makes sense, but Riser is having a little bit of difficulties with this one. 89% accurate.
Beefal also with a cider break, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, but is it gonna matter that much, really? Like, Germany is such a huge lead, like such a good position right now.
Not only that, but also the accuracy difference. We have Koalazi and Fast both struggling to hold 90% even, whereas we have pretty much the side of Germany is holding 97 and above besides Kagami.
That's gonna be a huge win for Germany, really. The score difference is way too big for Taiwan to even hope to catch up. That's like big pick for first us, and Beowulf also actually I think Beowulf failed, so that was really, really close because first us was also really close to fail at the very ending of the beat map. You had to get some confirmation of the MP link there because look at the HP bar from first us.
Yeah, Beefal actually failed right at the end, I believe, but regardless of that fail, we still see Germany take that one away.
I don't know. We have to see if first us actually managed to not fail. I think he passed. Yeah, that it is. That it is. It's a 1-3 in favor of Taiwan. But man, that was really, really confusing. Like the ending, holy crap! If Germany would have a double fail there, that would have been so heart crushing.
Yeah, it was actually Beefal actually did fail there, but Beefal had missed earlier, so the combo or the score difference wasn't as much as maybe one of the other players failing. If we saw a fail from Kagami, Firstus, or maybe even Dustus, that would have been the big difference maker that Taiwan needed. But my goodness, that was very close towards the end just based on that fail.
That was like almost heartbreaking.
Oh yes, and Taiwan going for Zetsubo no Fuchi. Very, very smart choice by them, trying to opt for that hidden pick. This map, oh my goodness, this map is brutal, absolutely brutal. It just has so much odd movement and overlaps, and this is pretty much one of the things that trips up a lot of players, especially when it comes to hidden. When you have these overlaps constantly, it comes down to like almost needing to memorize the map, so to speak. Not necessarily memorize, but definitely you have to know the position of some of these nodes. So if you haven't practiced it as much as you could, you're going to be fairly weak on this.
Oh man, I just can't take that moment out of my head here. I imagine that BFO will have some troubles coming back into this match, really, because you can see the tilt from him on that play, really, like failing at the end, having not as great of a performance compared to his teammate, and almost causing the match to be thrown. Like, he almost threw the match. It's a difficult situation to be there psychologically, and I hope that he can recover well, but it's certainly a question mark there.
Yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, Germany seem to be a little tiny bit demoralized based on being down 3-1 at the moment. Luckily enough, they were able to take back their own pick, but if that were to be a loss based on what happened with BFAL there, that would have definitely been a huge tilter. I mean, we can already see that from the chat, they are a little tiny bit tilted. But hopefully they will be able to pull through and, you know, cause an upset here.
I mean, the only thing they need, it only takes one breakpoint for Germany to break even here. Like, Taiwan only has one breakpoint on his advantage, so if Germany wins this, they win their next pick because it's their own, then it's a tie again. So the match is not too far away from their reach, but they will need to break a point from Taiwan, and given this is a hidden pick, it's looking difficult. Considering that this map is pretty complicated for Germany to get a really good run for the 4 of the players.
Could be mistaken, but we might be having a toilet break or something along the lines of that. I'm seeing a bunch of toilet, well, attempts at doing a toilet emoji in the OS chat.
I think that the toilet break is already over. Like, we were waiting for a minute, waiting for GFMRT. Could very well be.
I was going to say, sometimes you just need those nervous bathroom breaks. Gotta calm yourself down. We talked about this last time, but these things do happen.
Well, I mean, it's definitely better to play without the nerves of having to constantly think of the bathroom, really. So I'm perfectly fine with taking a toilet break in the middle of a match, as long as it's like not really,
I think
long.
last time we went into the whole detail of actually bringing your entire setup to the bathroom to play an OS match, if absolutely required.
I mean, I don't really want to think much about that. I think we can just leave it there.
Come on, man. You got to embrace the lazy man setup, surely.
Anyways, there we go. So we see First Us and GFMRT having misses as well with BFO. Nailed it as well. No more full combos left on Germany besides Dust Eyes.
Yeah, a lot of these overlapping and awkward patterns. Definitely going to see misses all across this. These streams are nasty. Definitely has to be one of the best hidden maps that I've ever seen picked in a pool.
So hard to read here, but it's not a big problem for Flask, which is still rocking 100% of accuracy. Rocker is not so harsh behind there, 99.3. Just size just behind with 99.16.
Firstus having so much trouble in this map. I believe actually failing there as well. Koalazi dropping combo, but yeah, Firstus drops so much accuracy on that one stream in particular, completely misreading it. Koalazi having a few combo resets, but so far Taiwan is still holding on strong in terms of combos. We have Rucker and Flask both with full combos still. GFMRT slowly, just a little tiny bit behind those two. But yeah, Dust is the only full combo.
Miss from GFMRT, another one once again there. Beside, oh, that's a miss from Neil, that's a big one. But Dust Ice is fighting his way against Rucker and Flask, and I believe if one of them just misses, this can very well start flickering in favor of Germany. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a fail at the end of this either.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we could expect. Probably going to have to see Rucker and Flask drop combo right about now, but to my knowledge I don't think there's anything too tricky unless they randomly trip up on one of these patterns that we've seen pretty much consistently throughout the entire map.
Scores are not really getting that closer because Flask and Rucker are just destroying this one once again. These two guys are just doing so ungodly well on this one. Like, it's impressive how accurate the hit judgments are. Just see Rucker's, everything is just on the center. There's not a single unstable rate issue either. Oh, but that is a miss. And Dust Ice as well, no! That's it. I don't think Germany has much more chances here to recover, besides the misses from Rucker. Unless a fail happens, this seems to be a win for Taiwan. Yes, it is. It's gonna be a win for Taiwan there. 4-1, I believe.
Absolutely outstanding performance by Flask and Rucker as well, and same with Dustus as well. Only a 1 miss coming in there. But my goodness, Flask. Holy moly, that accuracy. Not only that, but also full comboing that map. Definitely showing strength on these hidden picks, especially the reading.
I like BFL 0-100s run with like 9 misses and 450s. Interesting.
Yeah, 100s are not in BFAL's interest. So, you know, skip the 100s, go straight to 50s. It's not even worth getting a 100 in a map like that. I only want 50s. That's the thought process right there, surely. But nah, gonna be curious to see what Germany responds with in terms of their picks.
Mitoloshi's end?
That is super duper risky. But it could be
Calamity
seen.
Fortune.
I think Calamity Fortune would probably be the safest option. Another one of those stream heavy picks, kind of similar to the double time pick actually.
Oh my god, called it.
Oh my goodness, they are going.
Oh my god. The question is, do I like this pick? Because you were just saying it. This is kind of risky.
Wait, hold on. Did we just see Germany win that? That last one? Oh my goodness. Actually, GFMRT did fail at the end.
No way.
Yeah, that dropped their score by 374,000. So Germany took that one away. Damn, that's 2 fails that we've seen in the past 2 maps.
I did not see that coming.
It's really weird because, yeah, we see it we see it as a pass, but apparently not.
Oh man.
Strong confusion. Lost client.
So sad though.
It was super effective. But nah, it's perfectly fine. Getting into this next one, gonna be... It's good to see that Germany has managed to take another point away from Taiwan though. Or take their first point away from Taiwan rather.
I'm actually really surprised. Oh my god. I did not notice that at all.
Now, something that I'm really interested to see is what the mods are going to be. Whether or not we're going to see another hard rock coming out on this.
We'll see a hard rock from Germany on Taiwan this one? I don't know. Is it worth the risk? Is Germany comfortable with a hidden on this one? I do not believe that. Like, I can't understand how that happened. We didn't even notice. I think it was just like he never could really revive. Like, he failed at some point, like GF, and couldn't recover. But man,
yeah, it's really weird because it didn't really show up much on our end. It was a very, very surprising fail nonetheless, but yeah, that was what Germany really needed.
And there we see it, the hard rock from Kagami.
Yeah, Kagami, definitely a player who's very strong on hard rock. Beefal going with the hidden, and 2 hiddens on the side of Taiwan from Flask and Koalazy. Definitely, I would have to say that hidden is probably the slightly safer choice, but I mean, at the end of the day, if you have the aim for this map, you're probably going to have a good time on hard rock as well. A bit more comfortable in terms of reading, especially.
Misses from Neela, Koalazy, and Risser. Dustice as well, dropping the combo. Wow, that's a huge amount of combo breaks.
Yeah, combo breaks all across the board. That early stream claiming a few on the side of Taiwan, but we're seeing some misses coming in from Germany after that, actually. So far, everyone has broken combo besides Shield. Shield holding an SS, my goodness. Absolutely
Flask
nailing
as well.
that part right at the intro. Oh yeah, Flask as well. With hidden too. Damn, those streams at the beginning, they are nutty to hit on hidden. Absolutely insane.
You see the SS being dropped by Flask already, but still going with the full combo on hidden is very, very important for Taiwan to keep those full combos up as much as possible. At least until Risser and Koalazy can get back into the game with like around 400 combo. This is a crucial point for Taiwan. If they can win this one, they will be back to the situation they were left with the hidden map.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I did see this as quite a risky pick coming in from Germany. We've seen Shield and Flask, and I mean even perform really well on
Shield just missed before the break.
Oh my goodness. That is very, very bad for Taiwan. Kind of evens things out just a little tiny bit more, but not quite as much as Germany needs just yet. But yeah, despite Rocket not actually being in this one, quite a surprise. Taiwan have definitely shown quite a lot of strength on some of these reading picks in particular, and this is one that requires a lot. Down mapping is just overall always hard to read.
Yeah, but the good thing for Taiwan is they still have the mod full combo going through. But again, Imagaki is coming back here with the hard rock, so he has the point advantage and he has a huge combo in his favor. Everyone on Germany has a pretty decent combo as well. Shield bringing it back to 400 already. But man, this can go anywhere. If you give enough time to Germany, I think they will actually take over Taiwan. But the question is that enough time? I believe it is, but they were required to hold up the accuracies as high as possible.
Yeah, Germany pretty much just need to hope that... Oh my goodness, and as I do say that, Flask drops combo. This could be the deal breaker that Germany needs. They have to hold on to their combos right now. This is where it all matters.
See if everyone can hold on to this one. Probably the trickiest stream section remaining. not breaking anyone out. And Germany is slowly picking up. Flask will need 200 combo more to be somewhat relevant again, but she'll find a mistake. And I believe Germany is getting this point back in their favor without question, as long as they combo through with this. But
the Lyle responds with a miss there. My goodness, this is going to be so close towards the end. We have 3 1k combos coming from the side of Germany. Rise is still holding one of the highest combos in the map so far. Koalazi is well supporting.
The hard rock will pay off if he can full combo this stream. This is it.
But they both, Dustus and Kagami both miss right at the end of the stream.
Oh my goodness, Razor and Koalazi manages to pull it out somehow. And the miraculous thing just happened. Taiwan somehow pulls that one back into their bags. Imagak had it on his own. And I don't think Germany can come back anymore. Holy, that was close.
Yeah, both Kagami and Dustus just missing on the slider right at the end of the stream. That's probably one of the worst spots. You would be so tilted after that. But my goodness.
You have to be careful with the fails though. If a fail happens at the end again, Koalas is dropping quite a lot in this one, but I don't think it will be enough. No one drops the streams at the end, and that's it. Taiwan takes it 4-2 now in their lead.
Really, really solid performance from Riser there as well with that 2.2k combo. I believe that was a full combo unless there was an early slider break or something.
It's an early slider break.
Oh, early misses actually, sorry.
Yeah.
Might have been on the stream. But yeah, Riser, oh my goodness. Outstanding combo. Not only that, but also very strong accuracies across the board on Taiwan. Koalazi tanking just a little bit behind, but the combo was there, and that's what matters.
Accuracy from BFO though, look at that, 3 100s. It's a sad thing that he got so many misses, but man, that 100 count is so good.
Yeah, this is one of those maps which can claim a lot of misses, especially when you just misaim a stream or misread a stream even. Yeah, rather than seeing like the few 1 or 2 misses coming in on some of these jump maps or consistency picks that we see, when it comes to maps like this, you're just constantly seeing players like completely miss streams, potentially even failing. But yeah, that was a really, really hype map. Because it was slowly but surely going back in favor of Germany. And then pretty much once it got even, they managed to break on a very unexpected section.
Oh my god, it's gonna be Lily as the free mod pick that I was talking about earlier today. This is a good choice for Taiwan in my opinion, and if they can take this one, they will force the tiebreaker at least. And that's huge for Taiwan. As a high-seeded team actually. We're seeing a high-seeded team very, very close to advance to the winner semifinals. That's insane. I mean, being a high seed they are though, Rocker, Flask, Shield, Koalazi, everyone on Taiwan, even Rizzer, like every single player of Taiwan has been doing a really good job. Like, it's probably arguably the strongest high seeded team of the tournament, but nonetheless, going this far and now being on the lead against, once again, another top seeded, first South Korea, now Germany. And if they can pull this one out, Taiwan will be in such a good shape.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see that Taiwan has kind of had a few players performing exceptionally well on different picks. Like we've seen obviously Shield and Flask have a few moments to shine, we've seen Rocker and Flask have a few moments to shine. Obviously in that last one we saw Riser and Koalazi had their time to shine. So they're pretty much just rotating between 2 main players who are doing extremely well, but then they also have a few backups on the side, whereas Germany seem to be performing pretty evenly across the board, I'd have to say. Obviously Dustus doing really well on most things. Kagami even backing up, especially on that last map.
Here we go. Kuroneko Dungeon. Lily's to Enryu Laivatain. If that's the way to pronounce. I
At
can't
this point,
believe
I don't even think it's worth trying to say the name. It's too difficult. You just got to put it in the too hard basket and just go with Kuroneko Dungeon. I think that's the safest strat here for us as commentators. We even have commentator strats, you know. But getting into this next one, we do see Beefal and Dustus going for Hidden, Koalazi and Shield going for Hidden as well. So 2 Hiddens on each side. No Hard Rock, surprisingly.
I'm also getting surprised that we don't see Rucker on this map.
Well, I mean, so far, Taiwan have definitely shown strengths with any lineup, really. So I think maybe Rucker is just taking a little bit of a break, warming up the bench.
Germany will need to take this one, otherwise it will be in such a difficult position. And look at that, 400% on the side of Germany. What is going on right now, guys?
You're gonna curse them so hard with that. You can't do this to them. You can't do this to them. You can't point out 4 SS ranks. It's just that's not allowed.
I don't know. They're half of the beat map, and every single member has not dropped a single 100. And there he goes. Kagami's the first one to drop one, but still, what is going on? This is just crazy. Germany's doing such a good job on this one. Taiwan is not much behind with 4 full combos, but there goes Shield.
Yeah, Shield
Twice,
dropping on the 1/3 section, not having a very good time on that timing change. Koalazi also having a little tiny bit of trouble with accuracy. So far we do see all of the SS ranks drop from Germany, but they're still holding on combos, which really matters. Shield resetting once again, and that pretty much is game over on this map. Taiwan losing their pick to Germany.
Oh my goodness, Germany still on this, still on the game after losing Middle Ocean. Doesn't matter, they take Kuroneko Dungeon with only 5 100s across the whole team.
Outstanding performance from all players on the side of Germany there. My goodness. Showing strength. That was Taiwan's pick after all, and we expected Taiwan to perform really well, but it seemed like they just had a little bit of issue. I would have to say mostly the streams in terms of accuracy.
They didn't perform poorly at all. Like, Shield had a couple of misses, yes, but they had 3 full combos still. It's just that Germany's accuracy was so on point on this one.
Yeah, definitely the accuracy making the huge difference there in that score, though. So yeah, we're getting into Germany's next pick. We're gonna have to wonder what they're gonna go for, because I think, despite them picking Mythology Zen, like you said, I would have to say they're gonna go for Calamity Fortune. I think that would be the safe choice for them, because again, it's another streamy pick, and so far Taiwan have been struggling a little bit with these streamy ones. We've seen them have a bit of trouble with Kuroneko Dungeon just then, getting accuracy at least. And then not only that, but also the double time pick they had a bit of an advantage on too. So I think Calamity Fortune is definitely a smart choice, going for that 200 BPM, stream heavy, repeat slider type of map.
Have to see. Night Sky is being the pick apparently, after all. So going for a Hard Rock choice. Is this the signal that we're gonna see Rucker back again?
Damn. We haven't actually seen much Hard Rock coming in from Taiwan so far, so this is going to be them pretty much showing us how they do perform on it. Because we've seen no Hard Rocks, not even in the free mods, so... Let's see how Taiwan does perform on this. Kagami's definitely going to have a very good shot on this one. Be sure to look out for Kagami on this. But most of the side of Germany should be fairly confident on it. Definitely can't rule out Taiwan though. Yeah, could we see another close match? Bringing it. I would love to see the tiebreaker against these two.
I don't know who will win the tiebreaker actually. Who has the advantage on it?
It's a fairly balanced map. I honestly think that both teams are pretty much going to perform evenly. It's just going to come down to whether or not one of the players happens to miss, or I guess maybe even an accuracy battle at some point. Because Petals is mostly consistency pick. Has a few little tricky sections which can trip you up, but mostly consistency at the end of the day. And so far, we did see that Taiwan took the other consistency no mod pick. So maybe they might have the slight upper hand on that one. But that is if it comes down to it.
Let's see, again, a crucial map. Right now, up to this point, every single map remaining is going to be a crucial one for these two teams. They cannot afford to lose their own picks anymore. Otherwise, that's game over already. Because like if Germany wins this one, there will be 4-4 tie with one pick remaining for each side. So essentially, Taiwan just needs to win their own to force a tiebreaker. Same goes for Germany. But if they lose their own, that means a lot. We still don't see Rucker here. But what we do see is triple full combo for Taiwan. Not the best of the accuracies in general. Quality and Shield are not doing a fantastic job when it comes to accuracy. But with 3 full combos versus 3 full combos, everything comes down to be a combo battle at the end, but Shield finding a miss, Imagag as well.
Yeah, Kagami with that early miss. Kind of like slow section coming back in. Sort of just tripping you up a bit. First is dropping now.
Everything is a combo now. Taiwan takes the lead. Flask with 100% is leading the charge here in favor of Taiwan, and Rizzer is not so far behind. Quality managed to recover after a bit of a difficult start. But now Taiwan is on the lead, not by a big margin just yet, still a third of the map remaining, but Firstas finds once again a miss, and if Taiwan doesn't miss right here, it looks to be already a comfortable lead with not so many notes remaining.
My goodness, this accuracy from Flask though. Showing so much strength on Hard Rock. Riser and Dustus also having a very strong performance.
It's gonna be it. If no fails happens at the end, this is gonna be a point for Taiwan once again. And imagine if they will have won that hidden pick, this is the match point in the favor. But given it was not the case, Taiwan now leads 5-3. They are on match point, and Flask, getting 3 100s. Amazing performance, accuracy-wise and combo-wise.
Yeah, Flask, Riser, and Dustus all having a very good time on that map. Unfortunately for Germany, Firstas had a few slider breaks. A little bit, you know, it's kind of expected on some of these picks. The sliders are quite tricky. But yeah, and a couple 1 misses coming in from each side as well. Kagami, Rising, Koalazi, and Shield. That miss from Kagami though, that had to be a tilter. That was right after the break.
But still, it was a really big lead for Taiwan. Besides that miss from Imagag for Kagami, I'm not sure if that will have been enough for taking over. We have been closer for sure, but Taiwan just did really well on this one, and they are now on their pick. They have match point in the favor. 2 more maps maximum. So let's see what Taiwan decides to go for here. No hidden maps remaining. The free mod pick was a bit of a risky choice, so they might not want to go for Hazy Cataclysm. They still have TQ Saigo if they really want to go for a consistency battle. They can try Cinderella Syndrome. I'm not sure if Freedman will be the choice, but it's also there sticking around.
Yeah, definitely not a bad choice for them to go for Cinderella Syndrome, perhaps. But there's still plenty of options out there.
See, they're taking the time. I mean, this is a crucial point, so makes sense that they are discussing this so much. This is the game-winning pick. Like, Germany, even though they have lost their own picks already sometimes, you don't want Germany to have the last choice. You want to win it now. Taiwan wants to take it all now. That can only be achieved if they win their own pick now. It's gonna be Cinderella Syndrome. First time we're seeing this map.
Yeah, first time I actually see this map so far on stream, but you predicted it for sure. You definitely predicted that one.
This is the last one for Taiwan. If they cannot win this one, Germany will have one more chance to force a tiebreaker. Else, this will be a victory for Taiwan. And there you see it. Cinderella Syndrome. Affection difficulty. Is this what Taiwan needs? Is this the light of hope for Germany to perhaps force a tiebreaker? This all will be decided in just a couple minutes. There's only 10 more minutes before the next match between the Hong Kong and the United States. United Kingdom.
Yeah, United Kingdom, yeah. But yeah, so this is Taiwan's last pick, and then if Germany does happen to take this, they will have their last pick, which could bring it back to a tiebreaker. We're just gonna have to see how this one goes.
We see Black 1207 here being the player to show instead of quality. So that's an interesting swap. This is the first time we're seeing him in the official match. I think he played on one of the warm-ups.
Yeah, we actually did see Black in a couple of the warm-ups. Interesting to see them come in on this one in particular. I have to wonder what the strategy is behind that. Could be, you know, just that wild card that's kind of been practicing this one. But we have not a lot in this map. It's mostly a consistency pick. For the most part, there's a couple of odd patterns, but for fairly short streams.
See the miss there from Risser, the first one of the matchup here, so Germany will take the lead unless Firstus finds a combo drop.
Yeah, Firstus responding with a miss there shortly after that stream.
Taiwan is barely on the lead
as well. 2 combo drops from Taiwan. This is going to bring the lead back in favor of Germany. But still plenty of time. This map is fairly long. One of the few longer maps in the pool. Plenty of room for error.
Scores are fairly close regardless, as Risser and Black are both getting back into the combo caps. So we see misses from Shield and Black at the same time, so that's not gonna help Taiwan at all. Germany is in good shape on the start for this speed map.
Yeah, Germany definitely having a very good time as we do approach the halfway mark though, but this is where it really counts. If we see a couple of those full combo drops from Germany, and as I say that, we see Kagami and Rising both drop. My goodness.
Those are huge drops, because that was the point where Germany will start to pick up that lead and skyrocket. But it's not the case anymore. Justa is now fighting with Flask and Riser fighting with Firstus. So we have combo equals. A bit of an advantage for Taiwan, so they will slowly recover and gain that lead back. It's still half of the map remaining, so one mistake can mean a lot. Rising is the one who choked.
Yeah, and I mean, so far Rising showing a little bit of trouble having a few more combo resets as well. Although we have seen that Black has been having a bit of trouble with this map so far. A few combo drops from them as well. First is dropping combo there though. That is very detrimental for Germany. It's going to go back in favor of Taiwan. Slowly but surely.
Oh my god. This is so close. They can both see the scores now on the break. This is 30,000 points of difference.
Yeah, 30,000 points the difference. Taiwan has some of these combo leads.
They
Dustus
need a
has
break.
to hope on. Has to
Oh, that's
hold
a
on.
miss.
Shield breaking as well there. But
That's
again,
not-
so many combo resets from Germany. It's going back in favor of Taiwan. They need to lose one of their big combos in order for Germany to make any form of comeback, and it has to be right now.
Let's see if it is. Taiwan is
Right on
looking
the slow
strong.
section,
You can
though.
see Flask is shaking. But it doesn't look like it. It has to be right now, and it's not happening. Rising now finds a combo break. Another reset for Germany is no good news. And Taiwan gets a miss from Rizzer, but Dustice as well trades it off. So that's gonna be it for Germany on this winner's bracket, I believe, as long as no fails happen. Taiwan takes it by such a small margin, but they do anyway. And oh my god, that miss from Ryzen at the end. I don't know if that was enough with Dustice full comboing, but the trade-off was real, and Taiwan takes it 6-3 in their favor. They advance to the semifinals winners bracket. Congratulations to Taiwan. That was a huge match.
Yeah, definitely would have been a little tiny bit closer had Dustus hold on, but again, I still think that would have gone in Taiwan's favor. Flask coming out with that full combo, despite the shakes, as you mentioned, it looked shaky. Could have been nerves, but it could have just been natural shake. But again, congratulations to Taiwan for taking that one 6-3. Very, very impressive performance by both teams. Germany almost managing to bring that back, but struggling just a little tiny bit. They will be moving down to the losers bracket. Taiwan will progress through the winners bracket.
Yeah, I have to highlight the performance from Flask, man. That guy played out of his mind today.
Yeah, Flask definitely MVP for Taiwan. Shield also doing really well in pretty much majority of the maps, especially at the start. But yeah, Dust is also the hard carry for Team Germany there.
That was a huge match. Really intense. Every single point was worth it. Mythologia's End and Cinderella Syndrome both were really, really close. And in general, made up for a really cool match. We still haven't seen a tiebreaker just yet, but that doesn't mean the matches haven't been intense.